Hi YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm gonna be making some cookies with Nestle brand. Um, yeah, it's a Nestle brand. I think you can see right there. So I'm gonna be baking cookies today. There we go. Make some cookies today. My boyfriend's been craving them. We'll make some cookies. And yeah, we're just gonna do dinner. And I'm just gonna do the cookies real fast. A big chunk. A little smaller. There we go. Let's put a little big pieces. So yeah. So we're gonna be doing cookies for dessert, and then I'm gonna make some ground beef with rice, and then yeah, that's what we're gonna have for dinner. These chunks are really big. So I preheated the oven. Here we go. I'll do the rest of the cookie dough. Where's my other towel? Here. I'm trying to make space for the cookies, so I'll show you guys in a minute. They won't be too close. Hopefully they don't they're so big. You know how those cookies like stuff up and then they're like too big? So we'll see. One right here. And then there. And I'm gonna cook them for like 5 minutes or less than 10 minutes because they do cook fast. And then we'll let them sit for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and see how they cook and stuff. Because we don't want to burn them either. So there we go. Your breakfast. Alright. So I'm gonna show you guys. So those are my cookies. So now we put them in the oven, and then we make them cook for 10 minutes or less than 5 minutes. Because they do cook quickly, so we don't want them to overcook. And then now I think I'm going to start on the rice. So I'm going to get some rice going first because the rice takes a little longer. So I'm going to rinse this. And then I'm going to pour some rice in here so we can just measure the rice. And I usually do the Great Value rice. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do 2 cups and then 2 cups of water. And I have some candles lit up, as you can see in the back. I have my candles. So then now I'm going to put this and pour some on my measuring cup. So I'm going to do 2 cups. Okay, so that's 1. And then there's 2 cups. I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to rinse it because we usually rinse white rice. Because we need to wash it and clean it. So that's what we're going to do. Get all the dirt off the white rice. And we're going to rinse it for like 2 more times. So we can just get the dirt out of the rice. And then 1 more time. And then after we rinse the rice, what I usually do is I pour the 2 cups. I put the 2 cups of rice, and then I put the 2 cups of water. So then I don't have this on hot there right now. I'm going to pour 2 cups of water. So it's from my drinking water. 1, 2. And then I put half of the water, just to be sure. Alright, so we got that done. And then now we're going to turn it on, and we're going to put it on to boil the water. And then after that, I'll show you guys. There we go. Check on my cookies. They're nice and cooking. So I'm going to let the water boil for a little bit. And once it starts boiling, we're going to put the rice, and then we let the water and the rice boil. And then after that, we leave it on high for a little bit for it to boil. And then after that, I'll show you guys. So then I'm going to do the ground beef also. So I'll show you guys. And what seasonings I use. I think my cookies might be done. call it? So that they won't burn. And then clean a little. You clean as you go, so you won't be so like overcrowded with the dishes. So we clean as I go. Turn this light on so we can have a little bit more light. And I am doing white rice. So instead, like if we do make Mexican rice, the Mexican rice we fry it and then we get it to be how do you call it? For Mexican rice, if I was to make Mexican rice, I would fry the rice for it to get golden brown, and then once we get golden brown, we do put the tomato sauce. It's a can of tomato sauce, and then depending on how much tomato sauce we want, I usually do one and then or two, and then two of the waters of the can of the waters for orange rice. So let's check the cookies. And it's starting to boil. There we go. It was like the water's boiling. So then, yeah. Turned off the oven. So now the cookies are going to be cooling down. So let me take them out. Let's check them out. And voila, there's your cookies. And then I'll put my pan right there because I'll let my cookies cool down. And then now we're going to put the rice that we washed. Okay, so now we're going to let the water boil. And then we're going to wash our pan. Now that I'm done with my dishes, I can focus on my rice. So we're just going to let it sit and we're going to just let it boil. So see how it's boiling? We're going to let it boil. And then after that, we're going to turn it on low. And then we're going to put it on low, cover it, don't open it for like 30 minutes. And then it should be done. And then I'll get started on the ground beef. So I'm just waiting for it to boil a little bit more. Or I could just put it like this. And then ground beef and then let that boil and cook. So now for the ground beef, we don't need to put any how do you call it, any oil, because the ground beef makes its oil by itself. So what we're gonna do is let it get hot and stuff. Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry. Oh my god. This ground beef. Super tight. Now we're gonna turn it low on the right. And we're gonna squeeze the meat out. And there we go. Wash my hands because it is cross-contaminating if we do not wash our hands. And then throw that in the trash. And now we only want to let the rice cook for 30 minutes. Take this one over here. Turn it low. Move it a little. Okay. And then we're gonna cook the how do you call it? The ground beef now. There we go. So I'll show you guys when it's getting ready, the ground beef. When it's getting golden brown or brown. So now that you hear that sizzling, it's gonna start cooking. A small plate. And we just let it cook for a while. See how it's starting to sizzle? That's how you want it to be. You do not add oil because I learned the hard way. I put oil and then plus it's oil and then it was really, really, really bad. So I would still recommend to read the instructions because I usually sometimes don't pay attention to the instructions. I think like I know how to do it and stuff. But I actually don't. So yeah. So then we're just gonna let it cook. Get a bowl. So in this bowl, we're gonna put our oil, and I rinse the plate because I don't want it to be That's where I want to put my oil, and then before I put my seasonings, I take the oil out and then put my seasonings because I don't want it to be all greasy, you know. And then I'm gonna put the cookies in a plate. All the beef is cooked. So my cookies here and cook the rest of the cookies. So then, yeah, now it's the waiting game, cooking the beef. The rice takes a little bit longer, so I do have to check that. But the ground beef, I think it's still cooking and stuff. And we want to cook it thoroughly because if we don't cook it thoroughly, then you might get sick. And I'll show you guys in a minute. So I'm letting it cook and simmer, and then take the oil out. So I'll show you. See all that grease? I'm gonna take it out in a couple minutes. So then you'll see what I mean. And I do enjoy cooking because I like to cook for my family, and then I do cook for my boyfriend and stuff, and we love to eat. So I make enchiladas, I make mole with chicken. I do stir fry. I do how do you call it, fried rice. So I do a lot of meals, and then my parents showed me how to do Diane and Scott showed me how to do like other meals and stuff, like meatloaf. They taught me how to like do like stir fry. They taught me how to do, what's that called? Meatloaf, shepherd's pie, and some other great food. So then now that the meat is getting it's getting like a little golden brown. We want it to be golden brown, all of it. We don't want it to be any pink. And then I'll show you guys when I take the juice out. of the ground beef. Alright. So then now I'm going to take this over here. Even though I know it's a little hot, I'm going to pour it over here. Be careful because it's really hot. So now I just drain the juice. It's a lot of oil, as you can see. Ground beef. Alright, now that we drained it, I'll clean the side. So we won't cause any fires or anything. And let it cook again. So there you go. And then once you're done with that, you can season it, but I would wait until it's cooked all the way. And then after it's all cooked away, like like brown, then I put the seasoning. Or you could put the seasoning with it and just wait for it to so I do put garlic salt. And you season as you go. If it's too salty or too bland, then I would put a little bit more. My cookies. And then garlic powder. Put some down. And then my favorite season is the Lori seasoned salt. I use it for everything. Just put as much as you want. And then after that, I'm going to take my cookies. I'll do that. And then now we mix it. I wish you guys could smell how it smells. It smells really good. So this is what I mean when I say that the meat should be really brown. And then my rice is still cooking. It would be very delicious dinner. So then we just wait until it simmers a little bit more, and then that's your beef with rice. Bye, YouTube.